Field on the south side of Chicago. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Chicago White Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for the White Sox, Noah Cameron. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able.
The rain.
Man, all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the home opener is underway. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, shortstop Corey Seager.
Seager playing up the middle at short, batting second in today's lineup, and his batting average this season is over .320. Now a step off the rubber to reset. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball. Hey!
Next offering misses down and away. Misses downstairs, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. Back here on the south side, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Yu Darvish. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Left fielder, number 21, Johnny DeLuca.
That's in, ball.
Line drive, and that's going to get into the corner. This looks like extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
Batting second, third baseman, Colton Montgomery.
That one fouled off. No outs, runner on second. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. This one in the air center field. Rafaela under it. He makes the grab. Grounder tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's down. That's a ball.
That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
That's inside.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. Three-two now.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Ball four.
And
Take
ball
your base.
four, two aboard.
Batting fifth, right fielder, and he's ahead.
Base hit. Here comes the runner. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. Here on the south side, so stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Outside. That's a ball.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now there's a bullet down the line.
That's foul.
And it goes just foul.
Ball, that's in.
Rafaela gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him looking. And there's one down. So up next, Nick Sogard.
That's a ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
In the dirt, low. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Runner takes off. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
No, that's in.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Strike 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. That misses,
that's inside. That's
and that's
ball
1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
On the ground, right side. The flip, and they get the out.
Here we fucking go.
He can beat out the back end of this double play. That runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Duran takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That's outside. Ball.
Comes a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. just missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one is absolutely belted. That gets by him. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. And
What the fucking bullshit that happens because of a garbage-ass weak swing.
Any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked
Fucking
that
pathetic,
ball.
bro.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Digging in, Roman Anthony. Runner at second, 2 down.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And that is that. Back at right field, bottom of the inning, Chase Mydra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Chase Mydra.
Hee-haw!
The guy at
That's
the
a ball.
plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Swings here and blasts one left field. Back there. Going.
That's how you hit.
He'll take a trot around the bases. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. In the air, right field. Anthony settles under it. 1 down. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Oh, yeah.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Nope, that's in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right side. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Hee-haw!
You want
That's
to be
the ball.
patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. On to the third inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Shohei Ohtani.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Here's a 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one. And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
Ball, that's it. Ball.
Shohei on the go. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for
Shit
third.
is actually pathetic. Just run home, bro.
Nobody out.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but
Look where the pitch is located.
He hit that ball really well.
Thank you.
And now here is Gabriel Arias. On a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So digging in, Nick Sogard. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen. And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away.
Ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. This one in the air, center field. Crawford under this one. Takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher K-Bird Ruiz.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
In the air, left field. DeLuca drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here on the south side as we go to the last of the third. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Darvish back to work. Fastball for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And he's out on the tag.
Up next for the White Sox, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Nope. Ball.
2 balls,
That
no
missed.
strikes
That's
to
the ball.
count.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite
Ball.
field.
That's outside. Ball 3. And he walked him.
Take your base. Ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard, and now the DH, Munetaka Murakami. Fought off foul. And a pitch out.
Don't
but
bother
nothing
watching,
going
bro.
on.
The game's garbage. Go back to what you were doing.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. No throw, safe at second. Man at second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there.
If I would have left my PCI in the middle, that would have been a home run, though.
Pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ball. That's outside.
On the ground to short, Seager. And that is that. On to the fourth.
Leading off
So
for the
stepping
Red
in for
Sox,
Boston,
second
Tyler
baseman,
Freeman.
Tyler Freeman.
Ball. Ball.
And that's
That missed.
downstairs.
That's the ball.
And now 3-0. That
Hey,
one
that
in
one.
there across the letters. High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. An absolute smash to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. That one's in there. Strike one. Duran measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down. Really
Ball,
good
that's
take,
down.
especially with 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, left field. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Seager stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Tyler Freeman, ladies and gentlemen. 56 contact, 38 power.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. He's 0 for 1.
For the Red Sox, right fielder, Roman Anthony.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And now it's even up.
Ball.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is that. Here on the south side, bottom of the 4th, Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. Safe at second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Pitch misses. That's down. And that is ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Seager. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And up next for Chicago, Justin Crawford. Out towards right center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Relay to third.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher Luis Torres.
That's in there. Strike 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back at right field. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
Now pitching for the
White Sox going with a new arm, Tobias Myers.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. You know, these Red Sox putting together
With the way this
really
lineup is swinging it,
game.
yeah.
There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman Gabriel Arias.
Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Brett Beatty looking to start something with 1 gone.
Back 1.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Stays alive. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
For the Red Sox,
Nick
first baseman,
Sogard
Nick
up next for the
Sogard.
Red Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Johnny DeLuca.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Seager. And he beats it. He's safe.
Up
They'll
next
just put it
for
in
the
play,
White
right?
Sox,
With his
third
speed, that's a hit
baseman,
every
Colton
time.
Montgomery. Now pitching for Boston,
Brennan Bernardino
number 83.
on to pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Got him. One
Up
gone
next
here.
For the White Sox.
So now with one away and a man at second. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
That's inside. Ball.
Good
Nope,
slider
ball.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That misses the zone. Ball three. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second.
Designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Ball.
DeLuca over at second. Witt at first. One gone. And that one is downstairs. And a full count now. Got him swinging.
Up next for the White Sox. Right
Two
fielder,
aboard, 2 outs.
Andy
And now
Pages.
Andy Pages. 1 for 2.
Now pitching for Boston,
Pitching change
number
here,
60,
Justin Sterner.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Foul ball there. First and second, 2 down. That one
That's a ball.
outside. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ball.
2 on 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Hit in the air, center field. Should be extra bases. Makes the grab, and that'll end.
My fault for getting my PCI perfectly on it. My bad.
Here on the south side, so stepping in for Boston, K-Bert Ruiz. Just off the inside edge. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
High fly ball, right field. Pajes on the move. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Tyler Freeman.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford under it. And there's 2 away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran getting ready to hit. Just missed. Inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Right side. Flips it. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Chase Mydroff.
Second baseman, Chase Mydroff.
Ball.
In the air to left center. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
It feels disgusting to get a hit like that.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Luis Torrens.
That's inside. Ball.
Grounder might be 2. Now the tag at third, and they got him. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
On the corner for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 on, 1 out.
Well, he
That's
missed
the ball.
badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. In comes the run from second.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Garrett Whitlock gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here is Colson Montgomery. Montgomery in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Drill out towards left center field, and this one looks like trouble. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they cut the lead to 2. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
That's low. That's a ball.
The Red Sox trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That's out.
Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That's to third. Beatty to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back at right field. We go to the top of the 7th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that
new pitcher for the White Sox, Chris Murphy.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
Down. Ball.
Murphy in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Left field, DeLuca. Long run on his horse, but not going to catch up to this one. Around second now, going for 3. Cut off, throw to second.
The type of garbage that happens in this game, bro.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was
Look at the swing.
inside.
Look at the swing.
Get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next to hit, Roman Anthony.
Outside. Ball.
Out towards right center field. Crawford on his way over, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Ball 1 on the pitch inside.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1.
In the air to left center. DeLuca has a beat on it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't
Good.
come much closer.
That run wasn't deserved anyway.
Play to end the inning. bottom of the 7th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Munetaka Murakami. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder, Andy Pahez.
Red Sox by 2. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Out to short. Seager fires to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Aranda at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Baden in position. And the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Brett Baty.
Yeah.
And fires in a fastball at 95. This one in the air, center field. Crawford moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Nick Sogard.
Ball.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Ball.
Can't make contact with the sweeper. Red Sox leading it by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. Popped up. Witt gets under it. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Catcher Keibert Ruiz.
In the air, left side. And that'll do it. Back here on the south side, here's the second baseman, Chase Mydroff.
Second baseman, Chase Mydroff.
Ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Yeah.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. The BOS Sox holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up. And there's one down. Luis Torrens, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Ian Hamilton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's the ball. That's down.
Mydroff leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ground ball. The flip. 1 at second to first. Not in time. Great effort there. And next to hit for the Sox, Johnny DeLuca.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
DeLuca tries to hold up. Appeal to first. No swing. Tying run at the plate. Ground ball left side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Here on the south side, so stepping in for Boston, Tyler Freeman. The White Sox going with a new arm, Jordan Leisure.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's the ball.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Left fielder, Jerry Durant.
Inside, ball 1. Tap dances out of the way of that one. 2-0. Line drive. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes Corey Seager. There's the strike. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Crawford should have this one. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. And that's the third out. Back at right field. Now the number 2 hitter, Colson Montgomery.
Third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
That one almost got him. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
That's a ball.
And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the White Sox.
So up next for Chicago, here comes the closer here in the 9th, Aroldis Chapman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
No, that missed.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. No throw. He's in there safely.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder Andy Kahane.
No, that's down. Ball.
And the White Sox down to their final strike.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Ball.
The White Sox with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Breaking
That's
ball
ball.
inside. Full count now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Up the middle. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.